It's the NFL on EA Sports, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. We can hardly wait for the start of this one on Sunday night.
Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Hewitt. I'm Kate Scott. Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you have quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, and maybe 6 points too.
We're through the warm-ups. Both teams are ready. And we're off from Tampa. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. And leading them out, the reigning Heisman Trophy winner, the number 2 pick in the NFL draft out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
Well, here he comes. Here comes the Heisman Trophy winner from a season ago, and what a show he put on, man. He was a stat stuffer. Over 1,100 yards rushing, looked a lot like Lamar Jackson did back in the day in college. And oh, by the way, 40 touchdowns passing too. You know why this Washington organization took him so high in this draft? They want him to be Lamar Jackson. They want him to be running.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. From the gun, it's Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Daniels throwing on third. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. The Commanders ready for the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. So here now are the Buccaneers on offense to begin their first drive. They're led out by the 7th-year pro, comeback player of the year contender last season in Baker Mayfield.
I'll raise my hand as one that was reminded once again why Baker Mayfield was the #1 pick years ago to Cleveland. He expressed it last year from beginning to end in Tampa. Resurrected his career, led these Buccaneers to a division title and a playoff win over the Eagles. And oh, by the way, earned a new contract to stay down there in Tampa Bay as a starter. He's always had the moxie. He's always had the fight. Last year, he had the consistency and the attention to detail to take his game to another level.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Throwing, Baker. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards?
But they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Running left, this is Irving. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Off the play fake, here's Mayfield. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, that was a force as the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Throwing again is Baker. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
3rd and short, Mayfield. That's caught for the first. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. All set up now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Got his target. It's Otten. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Play fake. It's Mayfield. Headed out right. And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Baker Mayfield, a touchdown. QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Returning it from the 4. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First carry now for Austin Eckler. And he found some running room for a nice yard, and that brings an end to our first quarter. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They start out with a 2nd and 3. Now Daniels off the play action. He's throwing deep to the left side. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play?
So far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
That one's caught along the left sideline. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Baker throwing again. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Well, you got to have a short memory.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Mayfield to throw again. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Boy, take a look at that. Look at him locking down his area of the end zone. They can bring it in close enough to take shots, but there are no easy touchdowns.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Mayfield to throw for it. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. Mike Evans with a touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
McLaughlin, attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, no, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
On first down, here's Daniels. The Buccaneers get there and bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. The rookie from Georgia has it. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Rookie quarterback, Brock, threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowball.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at Ask Peyton, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
McLaughlin, attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. I know. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. It's the Commanders looking at 2nd and 3. From the 37. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, the goal in a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
3rd and short, Daniels. It's taken in by Eckler. And he couldn't quite get the edge. He goes out of bounds and maybe gets back to the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Press away on to punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Got 44 yards on his first kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. Pulled in at the 20. And he puts together a nice little return there. Salvage now. There was a player shaken up on that return, so we'll take a brief break as they tend to him. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Trying to work quickly now. From the 35 on second down. Cut out left. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. That's a pick.
It's to move the chains on those early downs.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Baker now from the gun. That's going to be caught by Evans. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made.
Well, you put more dime defenders on the field. Quarterback, you drop back, and you love to see those linebackers. You love to see base defense. But you get those DBs on the field, and it feels like everybody's looking at you. And it can lead to takeaways just like that.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. From just shy of midfield on second down. Complete, it's McLaurin. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first. Out of the gun, Daniels. Got his target, it's Zacchaeus. And they finally, the drive picks up here, first and 10. Again, Daniels to the air. He brings it in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. Second and 3 now. From the gun, it's Daniels. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Play fake here, Daniels. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one.
So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Schrader's kick is up and good. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. We've hit halftime here in Tampa, and the Buccaneers toting a nice lead into the locker room. Now we'll keep it in-state, but send you a couple hours away to our buddy in Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit, but first, time for our EA Sports halftime reports.
We're back and about set to begin the second half. Now Gonzalez kick this one away. Bucky Irving now to return. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Tampa Bay sending its offense out to begin the third quarter. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The give for the first time to Rashad White. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go from the 29. Connects on the crosser. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. Flushed out of the pocket. That's Evans making the catch outright. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Either side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Got a man, Palmer has it. Keeps it moving. And in, touchdown Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers grow the lead coming out of halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers grow their lead yet again. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Daniels from the pistol. He's going to try to drop it in deep. He's got it inside the 25. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders start the second half with some needed points. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
That one splits the upright. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. On the return, here's Irving. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a pickup of... And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. That's the end of the third on Sunday night. It's not quite over yet. Third and just 2 to go. Now here's Mayfield. Complete beyond the marker. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
From the red zone now. It's inside the 10. And he drives this forward to the 6.
I call this quarterback's field that you can depend on.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. On the give, this is Irving. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. It's a gain of 1 big yard, Brock, because that sets him up with 1st and goal.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up. Throwing, Baker. And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Mike Evans.
I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
McLaughlin, attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers continue piling on to this lead. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Washington ready to go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Has a man, it's Brown. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Commanders hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That's fucking down. Daniels now. Throwing the out route complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Daniels on first down. Jukes out a one-stop. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. All right, set now, 1st and 10. They'll throw it again. Looking right, and he finds him. And that tackle's
coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Again, Daniels to the air. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. From the gun, it's Daniels. And they will score! Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders putting up points in a game decided. Gonzalez now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders make it an 18-point game.
Commanders 17.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Tucker now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Tampa Bay ready to head out to the field. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. So it's a win for the Buccaneers. Wow, just a different kind of energy.
It's what every player is told, dating back to your Pop Warner and high school days. Defend your home turf. When somebody comes in and tries to knock you off inside your own building, well, you need to have the fortitude, the guts, the resolve to fight back and go get those wins. What an energized locker room right now. It always is when you do your collective job successfully and you do it in your own house.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.